Counselor, thanks for your patience.
Give him the point.
I gave him third.
Give him the point.
Rich, are you taking points on this?
I have the pointer.
Yep, literally taking points.
You got it.
So
You got it.
bring us up to speed.
Okay. So, okay. What point would you like me to make first?
Any changes, developments, progress since your last appearance?
Okay. The first one is that the developer has agreed to test the existing well for 72 hours. And that existing well is right in here. I can't see it very well, but
It's not where it is.
he put the existing well is in this area. I don't see it on this map. I don't know why, but it looks like a landscape.
Did you bring your map this time?
Are we supposed to find a better map for you?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not on here. There's a utility pole. Right. It should be right in there.
Yeah, I remember
I don't think
you
it's,
pointing out last week.
yeah, I don't think it's, yeah, there were two wells, and the new one is on the other side of the tennis courts, and the old one is in here. So, the new well was tested for 72 hours.
Oh, well.
And the existing well that was the original and only water supply for the school was tested for 24, which was our and the recommendation and standard protocol. And the Ulster County Health Department said that was fine with them, and that's what we did. But apparently the town wants to see a 72-hour on the existing well, so they have agreed to do that.
And what time frame are they willing to do that?
Well, this fall, as soon as they can get our,
I have to confirm this, but my understanding from Joe Mead, Dennis Laros' office, that he wanted it sometime between now and the end of October.
okay, well, we'll be advised of that, and we'll see what we can do. You know, that's all I can say. I can't speak for Bob Miller right now.
I understand.
Well, we plan on putting Rich in touch with Bob Miller too, and having Bob coordinate with Joe.
Okay.
For
That would be
setting up. So
ideal
that,
if
you know, that, I
such
think that's the
arrangements could be made.
right way to do it. So that way, if we can get any cooperation on wells in the vicinity of the area to test and things like that, Bob can set that up.
Outstanding. That's much appreciated. So, what was next as far as your review? Now, let me go through this here.
So, Mike,
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah.
are we telling them tonight about the other thing or not?
We can. Before we get to that though, I think Joe Means' report indicated that he wanted further testing of the well, didn't indicate any issue with the traffic report, which we had.
Oh, please.
But there is a change planned for the project, or at least being discussed for the project. And that would be to change the nature of the project from the 42 single bedroom apartments to a permanent ownership structure through a condominium, like condos or something like that, which would get rid of the transitory nature of the use.
Would it be the same number
Same
or less?
Same number, same flows, same, everything that we presented. The only difference would be instead of rentals, it would be a homeownership.
So it'd be 46 unit.
Still the same 46.
46, right?
46 or 42?
Right.
And the applicants.
42.
And the
Oh, it's
applicants
42.
definitely heard, I think it is 42.
42, right, 46, 42.
Yeah, I think the applicants
I'm
heard.
going to go to my file because I want to make sure the record is correct,
That'd be good.
please. 46. 46. 46.
Yeah, that's what it is, 46. So that's been discussed. We would do that as an amendment to the application. Rich is working on documents now. From my perspective, there's not a lot to do on the legal end as far as the addendum goes, although it would have to go to the Attorney General for approval of the homeowners association, things like that. So there's a couple minor changes, but that is in the works for now.
So my understanding is correct that it is 42, not 46.
No,
No,
it's 46.
46, not 42.
Okay.
Turners.
Thank you, Rich.
Are we allowed to ask questions?
No, I'm sorry, it's not a public hearing. So let me get back to the review. Okay, we've addressed the additional drawdown test. There's not a lot left to cover, is there? And Dennis's office, offered commentary on the traffic study.
So when would you make final decision of switching from the apartment concept to a condo?
I think pretty much they made that decision, so I think we have to get our documentation in on Monday. So, for the next.
So now really won't change much of the layout of anything.
There's no real change in the
Right.
layout. Basically, I think there was concerns expressed during the hearings about, what people would come in or rentals or da-da-da-da-da, so they decided to change it to ownership.
Okay.
That's,
So most of the legal work is on the homeowner association end of it, and the
Right.
LLC.
but as far as the planning board is concerned, I don't think there's any real difference in any impacts
So
from,
really then, I guess I'm going to simplify this.
okay,
The site plan itself, there won't be any substantive alterations or amendments. Okay.
the buildings exist.
You're not putting in like a community center or anything like that? We're
No.
going to be making a dramatic alteration?
No,
Okay, then some of the issues we addressed last time, Rich, what I would like to see personally, some better circulation around the building, emergency service, fire apparatus, access lanes, that sort of thing. Anything relative, and I'm sure this will come up in future reviews, we're going to do anything with alterations to site lighting and landscape.
okay. So I need to ask a question about the circulation, because we designed all those curves to fire truck radiuses. And we have, can we move that one there? Yes. We have this right here on this side of the building. I'm just not sure what kind of circulation, around this building or to this side of the building we can get. We have, this is the ledge.
Yeah, I can see the topography, yeah. Just out of curiosity, Glenn, I know it's a little premature. Do you have any idea if this is going to make a height and area calculation?
I have no idea.
Okay. My reason I ask is if he's not close, you need an increase for frontage, and he can't get the frontage,
Right.
and the building is not sprinklered, then the project is no longer feasible and all this.
Well, I'm pretty sure the
for naught.
building's gonna have to be sprinkled.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure it's going to have to be sprinklered?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So did you catch that, Rich?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think we had known that.
I think we.
I think
said
that was,
last
that
time.
was,
So you're way ahead of me then. All right, that's
okay,
good.
no, I wouldn't say, no.
Don't jump back.
Well, I'm not worried. If the building's going to be sprinkled, then the height areas and then that circulation, really, I'm very satisfied with that.
Okay.
Sprinklering satisfies a whole host of issues in my mind.
Okay, yeah, because when you said that, I mean, right away, I went, you know, we did everything we could to get these radiuses right and get the circulation maximum around the building. We could do nothing on that other side.
I see that with the steep slopes.
So that's why I wanted to make sure I knew what you were talking
I
about.
didn't mean to be an alarmist,
Oh, no.
or come across as such. So then, total land disturbance, is it kicking in the threshold of an acre?
We did not, no.
Okay. You guys have anything else for this?
No, just how many units would be in each building? Is it broken an even number in each building, or more in one than the other?
I don't remember, I wasn't, you know,
All right.
I thought we were discussing well tonight, I thought next
Oh, no, no,
time we
that's
could
fine,
discuss
that's
this,
just,
but, you
just
know.
curious how it was.
Yeah, yeah.
But both buildings would be sprinkled.
Yes.
That, do they need more water for that? Right.
I don't have anything else. Pretty straightforward.
There are two existing buildings out there. Trying to reuse them.
Yeah.
Yeah, community center.
And once we get the results from Bob and give them to the board now has the current report on Bob Miller, is in the file here. But once we get that, the supplemental work on the 72 hour, give it to the board and then try and get it to a public hearing.
That would be excellent.
But that's really, I guess, it.
Excuse me,
You guys
Paul.
have anything else? Design team?
Paul?
Excuse me. This is not about the project in general. Could I ask you a process question, please? When, about the relationship between the discussion that's going on now and the moratorium, I'd like to know how those two are related to each other right now. And also questions about, some word came out about water testing in the area, and we requested to participate in that and didn't get a call back. And we also want to know what's going on with septic testing and runoff testing. So I'm not talking about any of the things that we're presenting today, but just in terms of residents of West Hurley who are concerned with water, the moratorium and what the status of that is, and then any testing that's relevant to this project.
Okay, so that one question was like 4.
Yes, but I'm not trying to comment on any of them.
I didn't take it amiss, and I was not trying to be flippant or anything like that. The answer, the first part of the question, as I understood it relative to the moratorium, is that this project is not subject to the moratorium, hence our continuing review.
Oh, no.
What?
No, no, that was not by the town board.
Okay, so then, that being said, what I'm gonna do is refer you to a member of the town board to answer that question, because as a planning board member, I don't genuinely know. All I know is that we're directed to continue this review. If there is an issue with it and the question is better put to the town board, I'm gonna ask you to speak to a town board.
It's multiple units greater than 4, and that's what the moratorium is on.
Yeah, this is all part of the moratorium according to John Perry.
Okay, well, thank you. These questions are better addressed to the
Okay,
town board.
according to
and
John Perry at the last board meeting.
Well, whichever member or the supervisor, certainly, I wasn't excluding him from the town board. And as far as the rest of the questions, those are town board questions. If there's gonna be well testing done in that portion of the town, or septic testing, those are issues for the local legislative body.
And
not
what
for the
about
planning.
runoff, which is a state
Runoff,
issue?
drainage.
Runoff relative to this development?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you to reserve that question for the public hearing.
Okay, which will be when?
When?
It's not scheduled yet. We haven't gotten to that point. We don't have enough information to schedule.
Okay.
Right, but I see that everything is progressing.
Progressing.
I understand it, sir. Paul, please.
What's the
Please.
matter?
This
You
is
know, I
not a
can ask
public
a
hearing.
question?
This is not a public hearing.
No, I
I'd be
understand that,
happy
but
to
I
answer
just
these
want to,
questions directly at the close of the meeting. I'll stay here and answer your questions.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome, Pablo. I'm happy to do so.
Thank you.
Rich, anything else for us?
Boy, not that I can think of.
Okay, so then we'll thank you for your time. and
Next
on the
month? I won't be able to be here, so I'll have someone else come.
From your office?
Yeah, to explain the condos, if that's, I thought that was next month, but we're here this month, we may not be here next month if we don't have testing or whatever. But I won't be here, I'll have someone else.
That's fine. I know you're
I'm
associate
gonna
to
be
the
in
office.
Montana.
Oh, good. Permanent.
No, just for a week,
Oh,
just for a week.
all right, best time to go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The grasshoppers are just finishing and they're thinking that there might be one or two left.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
More, the attorney general. Over? I don't know what that is.
I didn't hear them close that. Didn't close it. The motion closed. They just don't follow protocol. Then you have to show it up. How many do you get? They just do what they want. I hope so.
Yes, that otherwise has 50. I mean, there's a
I know.
but I should he said they won't.
Ask them here after the meeting. So maybe
What
in the
more
meeting.
do they do?
They gotta talk about Arizona.
Oh,
Nope, they're doing that. Yep. Twin Lakes. This guy bought Twin Lakes. It's a sort of 50-something pads out there for trails.
I mean, what's going to happen?
I'll put the tapes on YouTube if you watch it.
This is going to go on for another
An hour out.
This is ridiculous.
I'm just gonna give the update, basically, in regards to Arizona.
Excuse us, please, folks. The meeting is continuing.
In regards to the site plan for Twin Lakes, Twin Lakes, Arizona Hudson Valley, just a couple updates. We completed the 72-hour pump test. The memos have been submitted to the town. 2 adjacent wells were tested, and the results provided were prepared by Delaware Engineering, and the testing was done by Titan. The wells tested 17 gallons per minute, which is basically above the demand for the project. But the DOH will require a second well, which we have put the location in the memo. In regards to the wastewater treatment plant, the DEC issued a notice of incomplete action, which is basically standard procedure. The comments included to add more documentation, which is documentation we're providing to you guys in regards to seeker. Therefore, we're going to be providing that in the next couple of weeks. Very standard. Correct. Very standard procedure. All the other materials have been submitted. There's been one update since our last meeting in regards to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife correspondence, which was also provided to the town end of July. We're requesting a final memo from the town engineer with requesting additional comments or whatever materials are necessary in order to get to a secret determination.
So there are, relative to Alan Sorensen's last review, some outstanding issues, and Alan, may I ask you to go through them?
Yeah, if you recall, this matter was referred to the traffic planning board a number of months back. They issued a comment letter, and in their comment letter, one of the things that they specifically requested this matter being re-referred back to the Ellsworth County Planning Board, once we had some additional details. And I believe those details have been provided. And it would be my recommendation that we re-refer this back to the Ellsworth County Planning Board with the additional materials that have been submitted by the applicant, including the preliminary well testing report. There was traffic that was done and other studies, site studies, show the location of the wastewater treatment facility, which is one of the things the county wanted to see. So that would be my recommendation for this evening, would be to refer this back to the Ellsworth County Planning Board. They will submit their recommendations.
Okay, and then ultimately also we have here the referral for the local fire district to review the accessibility on site and landscaping. Okay, what's the landscaping information? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
And I thought was a fire taken care of also.
okay, so
Yeah.
this is all for the review. So then one question I have for you at home is on the review. Number one, the rezoning process will need to be completed. What exactly are you?
Oh, that was completed. There was a small sliver of the parcel that was rezoned by the town board, and that's approved.
Okay. That was a while back. I was at this public hearing, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's all I have. So can I have a motion to send this back to the Ulster County Planning Board?
I'll make that motion.
Second? Wayne? All in favor? Aye. Carried. Good. Well, the county comments back, move along.
Perfect. See you guys next month.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Old business. I'm going through, I feel like there is.
If we could accept the board minutes and a training opportunity coming up soon. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for signing
This stuff is
So, minutes. Well, we got three meetings, minutes to do. We got, July 1st and July 15th.
15. And as long as you read them, you have to be present.
I read them online. They're on my computer, and I read them.
So, what was it, June 17th? June 17th was that the date?
Yeah.
Okay, motion to accept the June 17th minutes?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to accept the July 1st minutes?
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to accept the July 15th minutes? Second. Anybody second? All in favor? Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Unless you guys want to have a discussion on it.
You guys take it on the agenda, I don't think we need it.
I think we're all, saturated at this point.
We got the business done.
We still have a lot of discussion. Proposal yet, but I
Well, that's why when I first saw the lower
Well, it's like schedule, right?
and he kept trying to tell me, Conveniently the same size as the template. Then what about doing up? Like, is that all that electrical work? We'll get all the inspections done. Oh, I know that. I've done a couple jobs.
I'm not worried about
I'm willing to good choice. You know, what's that lot? There's a few.
We never wear
Oh, there should be something. Hi, everybody.
Going home?
So we still have to do these, right?
No, those are done.
These are done already?
Yeah, they did them here.
Oh. I'm not. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Is that what you said? Oh, we're going to elect you. That's an election promise. Then good luck, right? What's is there a moratorium? There is. And what would
Oh, okay.
I know, but I'm working on
Well, that's the road. Were you here for the road guy last time? That guy did. He was going off. He was off. Computer guy.
Has to get approval. I wish you would make sure that's reasonable, right? That may be
Yeah, so, I'm sorry, Barbara.
I know.
He's got a little freaking house here.
Yeah, so making sure.
Yeah.